In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my online savings account with Ally Bank. Alright, what's up everybody? Your boy Jay Dizzle for Shizzle back in the hizzle. I am the single dad on a budget. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. So today, I wanted to give a special shout out to my girl Amy over at Living and Learning Why. She is the inspiration for this video. If I can, I will try to link her channel below. She's debt free. She's in the Navy right now, and she's currently deployed. But she she has a lot of great videos about the things she's doing to stay debt free and all that good stuff. So go definitely check her out. Give her some love, man. So anyway, she has a couple of videos of accounts that she uses online for like sinking funds. Like they're basically a sinking fund is just little savings accounts that you put money away for things that you want to do in the future, vacations, birthdays, Christmas, things like that. So you kind of funnel a little money every paycheck or whatever into those accounts until you reach a certain amount that you want for that specific thing. So like, just say for instance, like I have a savings account for Christmas, and I usually stack that up with $300. Like this last Christmas, I was able to just use that for everything I needed it to do. So she has an account with Capital One 360. A couple other people have Capital One 360 accounts, and I was thinking about starting one just based on their videos and things like that. And so I went over to the website, looked into it, was like, okay, seems fairly easy to set up, an account and everything like that. So I was checking it out, and as I'm setting up the account, I was getting this message as you set up the account, they say, okay, do you want to set up your outside bank account information so you can transfer money, into this account, right? You don't have to do it now. You can do it later if you want. Just come back to this section of the, online account or whatever and set it up. So I hit something and I didn't set it up. I was like, I can just do it later. It doesn't matter. So they give you 60 days to set up your outside bank account and transfer money over into that account before they just delete the account. So I was getting this error message to call this number. They're like, we can't set it up right now. Call this number. And you can do it like that. So I was like, it's no big deal. I'll just try again. I thought they were doing like daily, weekly maintenance or something like that, and just the site was down or whatever. So I go back in and I try to do it again, and I got that error message again. So I was like, okay, well, what's this about? So I called the number, got some foreign person. I was like, hey, I keep getting this message that I can't set up my outside bank account. And they're like, oh, just give me your number and da-da. I was like, that sounds kind of fishy. Like, I was like, nah, I don't do anything over the phone. I was just like, is the site down, or why can't I do this, And they didn't have no answer. I was like, okay, well, can I call tech support or something like that, because I want to set this up online. And so it was just kind of fishy. Something was off. So I was just like, I don't trust that, I don't really want people having all my information, right? So I just said, okay. I know a couple other people on their channels. They have Ally Bank, and they rave about it. They just go on and on about Ally Bank, how easy it is to set up, things like that. So I will link. I know I can link Amy's videos below, showing her sinking funds and how she puts money into them and things like that. So it looks fairly easy, but I just couldn't set it up. So something just seemed off to me. So I went with Ally. Now the thing with her account is, when she transfers money, just say she has like one main checking account, and then she distributes the money between her little savings buckets or sinking funds in that Capital One 360 account, right? So I think she actually has like separate accounts numbers. It's like actual separate accounts, right? So, and I believe I can do that with Ally. But the thing with mine is just I have one core savings account. So it's kind of like her checking account is. So when I transfer money over from my main bank account, it goes into that one account. and then I set up savings buckets underneath that account to distribute the money into. So like her, she has to actually schedule a transfer, and then she gets like a confirmation number, this, that, and the third. You know, with this, I don't have to do that. I just schedule the money to come out of my main checking account. It goes over to the Ally Bank account, and then I just set up little, kind of like an umbrella. Like my core savings account would be here, then I have little savings buckets underneath it to distribute the money into. So I like that. You can set up any kind of account that you want underneath that. It's really convenient. It's really easy to navigate through the site and everything like that. I believe you can set up like investment accounts as well. But so basically, I'm gonna try to record my screen and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. All right, I don't want to make it too long, but you know, I kind of want to touch a couple key points here. So let's go, baby. All right, guys. So here is my Ally account. It's really cool. It's easy to navigate through. So I will show you guys the best that I can. So right here, as you can see, my available balance is $300, 14 cents. Current balance $314. The interest yield to date 10 cents. And the annual percentage yield is 50%. Or 0.50%, I should say. It went down because it was 0.60%, but that's just what it is. This isn't really meant to be like an investment thing, you know. I don't really care about that. So as I scroll down here, like they'll show you, I deposited $200 into this account in December. I deposited $100 this month. And then they show you, you know, weekly balance over time, this, that, and the third. So, yeah. All right. And then as you scroll down, this is how I have it set up. You see it says organize using buckets. So you don't really have to set up 17 different accounts. You just have the one account, which is this one down here. Let me scroll down first. This one that says core savings. You see where I have my that's where the $300 goes. Okay, or that's where the money gets deposited into, is the core savings account. Okay, and then you have the little buckets underneath that, which are these other ones that I have set up here: vacations, my daughter's education, birthdays, maintenance for the car, medical, dental, personal training certification, short-term disability, new laptop, tax payments. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory. Let's see. Organize using buckets. So okay, so add another. That's what I wanted to do. So if I wanted to add another savings bucket, see, they have some that are kind of just, you know, standard issue, I guess you could say: bill payments, vehicles, family, vacations, emergencies, home, pets. Then it says make your own. So that's what I did with a few of those. So let me go back. Like new laptop, I want to get a new MacBook. So I created a savings bucket for that. Tax payments, that's I think that's one that's already automatically like in there, and I just add it to this little bucket list here. Short-term disability, that's when I set up. I don't have that with my jobs, independent contractor, so I don't have that stuff. So I have to set up something for, you know, if I get injured on the job, you know, I'm covered. Kind of almost like that emergency fund type of thing, which I already have set up with my other bank. Personal training certification, I do have to pay for my certification exam and my CPR exam, so money's going to get funneled into that. Medical, dental, that's for like co-pays and anything like that associated with anything, like when I go get my physical this year, any co-pays that I might have to pay for any dental work, things like that, and that money's going to get funneled into there. Car maintenance, you know, anything associated with the car, you know. Pretty self-explanatory. My daughter's education, you know, funneling money into that, birthdays and vacations. So when you want to put money in here, what you would do is you scroll, you click this distribute button, and then it shows you what you're working with. So you see the core savings is at the top, and then all your little buckets are right underneath it, kind of like a little umbrella. And then it shows you you've distributed this much money of your current balance, right? So I have 9 accounts, so I'm just going to distribute it evenly between the accounts. So you would scroll down, whereas like I was saying on Amy's, she has to actually schedule transfers between her different accounts, and I think she just has it set up like that because I think she set up actual different savings accounts. These are just savings buckets. So I have one core savings account, and then so you see another little window pops up with the little box around the amounts. So you would just click on that, and then I would just type it in. So I'm going to distribute it evenly between the accounts here. All right, so when you get it all done, it shows you are distributing $300.14 of your money to your buckets. Then you would hit distribute again, and boom, there it is. So you can see all the money's out of my core savings. Now I still have the money in the savings account, like, so it's just allocated to these different sinking funds, if you will. So, and it shows you right here, you've distributed $300.14 of your current balance. So as you can see right there, boom. And then you click distribute your money again. If you wanted to reallocate these, you know, so if I wanted to just say, okay, you know, I want to take $10 out of tax payments per se and put it in new laptop, I would just make this $23.35, and then I would make this one $43.35, something like that. You know, the money's just always in there until I want to use it. Then what I would do is I would just put it back into my core savings and then transfer it over to my regular banking account. I'm going to click that. So as you can see right here, guys, there it is. It's like all the money that I distributed between these different savings buckets. Real simple. I will say that you have to keep up with like how much money you have. So it's like, that's the one thing I do like about the Capital One 360 is that she has actual savings accounts. So like she can just take the money out and it's like, boom, you know, it's when she takes it out of her checking account and puts it into her sinking fund, she doesn't have to kind of keep track of it. It's just like, boom, the money's out of there. She can add $10 to, so like, so just for example, if I want to add money to this short-term disability, I can't just add $10 to it. Like I have to actually change it to whatever the $10 added would be. So right now it's $33.35. I want to add $10 to it. I have to make it $43.35. So that's the one thing I don't like about it. Other than that, I think it's fairly simple to navigate through the account, the savings buckets and things like that. I think if I wanted to set up other accounts, kind of like Amy has set up on hers, I can do that, I believe. I really haven't dug too deep into this account, but it's pretty cool. So that's why I said it's just real easy to navigate. You can set up your outside bank account and just link the two and things like that. Now I can tell you that I can do it like this. I was just looking at this. If you click on settings, how money goes out and how money comes in. So let's click on how money comes in. Now it says when you make a one-time transfer or deposit money into this account, we'll add the money to your buckets according to the percentages you choose here. Your bucket deposit settings for boosters are different. Boosters are something else that, you know, you can add to like help your money grow. So as you can see, when I deposit money into my Ally account, 100% of it goes right into my core savings. So I can actually, when I scheduled a transfer from my main bank account to the Ally account, it doesn't all have to go into the core savings. I can actually distribute the money equally between the different accounts that I have. So it would automatically just deposit the money in there. So I think that, so kind of going back to what I was just saying, how if I wanted to add $10 here or whatever. So I'm going to play around with this with the next transfer that I do here. And then I might do an update video and show you guys that. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you right now. Let me know if you got an online bank account and how you are liking it or disliking it. What your experience is with it, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you, Amy, for she asked me to make this video. So I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, man. It helps the channel grow. All right, so more people can see what I'm doing on my debt-free journey and things like that, and maybe they can get inspired as well. Love you guys. Nothing you can do about that. I will see you on the next one. Your boy Jay Dizzle, single dad on a budget. I'm out. Peace.